Hello, Corona Gamers! Glad to have you back on our next and exciting new episode of Horizon Zero Dawn Tips and Trick for Beginners and Advanced Players. In this episode, we will be going up against your first boss fight. So let's dive into it, shall we? Your first task is to gather enough material to craft such as wire and blaze. That way you can build fire arrows and tripcaster ammo. We're going to be working on hunting some Watchers and Striders. Remember to aim for the eye to get an instant kill and land your R2 strikes to finish them off quickly, or knock them down, then executing them with your finishing blows. Be sure you dodge those ranged impulse attacks from the Watchers by pressing the circle button. Remember, timing is key. Let me also warn that the Watchers now have the ability to fire ranged pulse weaponry, so be quick on the controls and make sure you dodge those attacks, as they can hurt even in easy mode. So we're going to hunt some Striders. Go for the silent strike or hit the weak points using your arrows to warm up them aiming skills. Take your time to harvest as many as you can, as you're going to need all the resources you can get to prepare you for this fight.
I'm ready. Gotta be. Good haul. Machine.
Once you have finished collecting all your necessities, rendezvous with Frost at the campfire near Mother's Gate. Be sure to save at the campfire before you talk to him. After all, you never know when a power surge might hit your home. It'd also be a letdown if you lost all your progress due to it.
Here.
Once you've saved, interact with Frost.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked All-Mother, of course.
It was All-Mother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that, and so make yourself alone.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlaw trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
After the conversation, save at the campfire again to proceed to the next part of the story.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a Sawtooth, something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago.
Oh, I see.
You've come across a very grim scene. A trail of destruction has been left across the Nora lands, and has taken lives, homes, even the terrain itself has been marred. Aloy questions Ross what it was, curious to know of the new foe, known as a Sawtooth.
I'll watch your carcass.
Continue walking
I'll
down the
harvest parts.
path and finish off any remaining machines you come across. Note, do not get ahead of yourself. Treat this like a scripted scene, and take your time. You don't want to run into the boss too early. Nothing's worse than getting caught off guard. Be sure you're collecting anything along the way, as it can prove to be quite useful later.
Slow down. The others haven't noticed.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. Killed.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
It's huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight.
You've reached your destination and have come across the Sawtooth. If you're playing this on easy, you can survive a few blows, but it's not recommended to fight this head on. The level on this boss fight is level 15 against your measly level 7 character. Pretty unfair odds. Don't worry, we're going to use our brains to defeat this foe and bring home your first win. Collect the box right next to you. It holds explosives, traps, and balloon mines. Did you level your trap skill set in your character? Go ahead, do that right now. Level it up one time before you do this boss fight. You need all the traps you can get for this one. Start off by setting yourself up in the bush and craft everything you can. Focus on fire arrows and tripcaster. Wait for the sawtooth to pass by, then set your traps. Trust me, you do not want to be spotted by this. If you've forgotten your button layout due to being nervous, run back to the bush and do some refresher on your control scheme. Once you're comfortable, go and place those mines and those traps accordingly.
Set this here.
Oh boy, you probably didn't put enough traps down. Let's see what happens when there isn't enough boom boom.
They're scanning for me.
The tripcaster managed to stun him, but because there wasn't enough explosives on the ground, the sawtooth didn't walk right into it. Do not attack it with fire arrows, or don't do anything to antagonize it. You're gonna have to play cat and mouse until he stops scanning for you. Phew! Talk about a close call.
Heading back.
Go back and finish setting down the traps. If you do this
Out of
right,
traps already.
you'll easily kill the Sawtooth. Think militarily. All you need is minefields. It is your new best friend.
Deal with it quickly.
Start immediately firing fire arrows
It's gone.
at the Sawtooth.
I should scan it. See what that reveals.
Oh yeah, you took it down. Now you can call yourself the Machine Slayer. Go ahead and collect the goods from the Sawtooth so you can continue the story.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. With the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow. Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh.
For you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Congratulations on getting this far. Go ahead and save your progress. You don't want that hard work to go to waste. Every boss fight in this game has quirks, perks, and criteria that you need to meet to defeat them. Use this lesson to defeat them in the future for this game and other games. Remember, your brain is more powerful than your ability to fight. We hope you enjoyed this video and will like and subscribe to us. Please hit the notification bell for new content every week. Next week, we will cover the Proving, including another bonus video lesson. That's it for this video. This is Corona Gamer.